So me and the boys played in a 3v3 today. That the last day at nationals, and while we didn't win, we got pretty far, and I didn't drop a single game. So I figured we should probably show this list off.
Oh, damn, bro. You know, you gotta show the goo, right?
Goo cast, goo revealed.
Oh,
So in the 3v3, I was player B, so I was in the middle, and I played Rikka Sunavalon. So I guess we'll just go right into the profile.
Oh, yes, sir. Michelle.
So we're gonna start obviously with monsters. 3 seed and 1 twin for the Sunavalon engine. You want to see this as much as possible, so I wouldn't cut it down. And even if you draw this, you can still kind of combo with it. So I wouldn't play 2. For the Rikka cards, we played 3 Petal, 3 Princess, 2 Primula, 2 Mudan, and the Snowdrop. This adds 1 or foolishes 1, so this works under Droll. Free extender, negate. This is multi-figure when something is tributed. This tributes 1 to summon itself from hand, and if it's normal or special, you get to add a spell or trap. So this gets you access to the field spell and whatever pieces you're missing, and then this summons itself in another plant from hand by tributing 1. And you can level modulate, so you can make some cool XYZ plays with that.
I'm in love with this deck, bro.
I played 2 Primula for more targets because I played the Cactus Bouncer, because you can search this off of Jasmine and the Glamour. I didn't play any of the Therions or anything like that. I just played 16 monsters here. Therions are cool, but I opted not to play them because I wanted a little bit more going second cards. Granted, this is not like a going second card at all, but it is. It's one of those cards where if you have it, your opponent kind of just scoops to it most of the time. Spell cards, you got 1 for 1 because you have a lot of good level 1s. You have the Seed and you have Petal, and then 3 dies. This is basically E-Telly, and if you open multiples and 1 gets Ash, then that's really good. I had a Labyrinth player, actually, I died into the Seed, and then like midway through the combo, he went Nibiru, Chain Furniture, and I had the second one in hand, so I got another Seed out.
That just sounds insane.
2 Sewing to go along with the Sunavalon cards. So you can actually do stuff with this even if you don't draw Seed. You can like use one of your Rikka monsters to make the tree and then use this, and you'll get the Seed and the healer and do some stuff that way. And it's Baylings for your Link monster, so that's cool. 3 Glamour. You can either Rota 1 or Tribute 1 to add 2. This is probably the best card in the entire deck. This allows you to tribute your opponent's stuff, so you can like out Zeus's really easily. You can out Towers monsters. The stuff that is unaffected by activated effects, because this technically is a card effect. Terraforming to go with that.
The Concon.
Vom Grab Gerufin. So called by, it's more of just like a flex spot, but it's good. 1 Thrust and 2 Talons. I thought about playing the other way around, but this actually worked out really well. Most of the time when I was resolving Talons, most of the time when I was resolving one of these cards, it was on my turn, so my opponent didn't have anything. I'd much rather preferred having this. And then 3 Dark Rulers for board breakers, which kind of goes into the traps too, because we're playing Imperms. Because these are pretty much the only board breakers you're playing besides like the talent cards. Most generic, like mass effect card, I guess. I can't think of the term. And then this is just generic. And then the 1 trap. Trap is really good.
Disgusting.
40 card main. extra deck, I don't think I've ever changed this extra deck since I started playing it. So it's 3 Dryas, because sometimes you go through 3. 2 Healer, because you need 2 for the main combo, and it's a time condition. You almost never summon this, but when you do, he's cool. Then Sepini, sometimes you luck sack hard and make this when you don't have a lot else, and you get cards that you can XYZ with and do stuff, but that doesn't happen often. 2 Jasmine, this card should probably go to 1, because there's no reason why 1 should get impermed. You can make a second one and do all this stuff anyways. And then Melius and Bengalancer for the Link Climb. 2 Strenna. I didn't think you really needed more than 2. The third never usually comes up. Teardrop and Hyperiton. So this is a negate. For people that don't know, this is a negate for whatever card types it has. And during your turn, when you activate a card or effect, you can attach one of the same type from your graveyard. So you can get all sorts of different negates on there.
So we have to be a trap again, attach a trap.
Which doesn't really happen often, but it can happen.
More a spell than anything.
More spell or monster than anything. Side deck actually performed extremely well. I kind of threw the side deck together last minute for this. But Pankratops, generic, decent removal. Doesn't really conflict too much, even though he's not a plant, because he usually uses it early. Rose Whip is insane into things like Labyrinth and Runic and stuff like that. And this is another time condition card that you can search off of Glamour. So that's pretty cool. And then I have a whole lot of back removal, back row removal. 3 Cosmics, 2 Lightning Storms, Duster. This deck does not deal with trap cards well, so I need to just deal with them outright. 3 Evenly Matched, same concept, but also works into monster boards like Kashtira and other things. And then the spicy card was this card. So you play this to basically look at your opponent's hand and rip one. You tribute a water monster, look at your opponent's hand, and then send 1 card from their hand to the graveyard. All of your Rikka monsters are waters. If you tribute Strenna with this, you get the Strenna effect. Yeah, this card was absolutely amazing. You usually just take out the Dark Rulers and put these in when you know you're going first. And that's it.
You know, any messages you want to leave for that channel, bro?
Plants are really good. That's really about it. If this deck doesn't see any sort of hit on the ban list after Nationals, that's gonna be absolutely ridiculous. Kashtira needs to get hit, and so does Eradicator. Eradicator ban incoming soon.
Yeah,
And that's it.
Just be like that. You know, even myself as a trap player, I just love this.
Dude,
deck.
Eradicator, just that finals was absolutely insane. But
Absolutely
yeah.
disgusting. Alright,